What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I wanted to update you on the four Top Step accounts after I got my first payout from them. Um, Today I got a personal daily loss, and I want to show you kind of like my progress after I received my payouts. This week is very stressful, very frustrating, and I just wanted to make this video to kind of like show you my status for those accounts, and also kind of like give you some hopes and motivation to keep going, because right now I'm feeling a little bit down. But I also know that trading is a long game, and I have been in other losing streaks before, and I have made it out of them just because I can trust my strategy, I can trust the way that I trade, trust the setups that I like to be looking for and take, and I'm pretty sure that they're gonna turn out to be wins, or at least partials or break evens or whatever, but not losses. So right now, all of my four accounts are sitting around $2,100 basically, or 100, maybe 120, 130, 150. It kind of like different from like an account to account. But today I lost my personal daily loss, and a quick update and a quick note that I've did is I increased my personal daily loss from $200 to $300, and I'll tell you the reason. So one day I opened the chart right here, and I accidentally was on NQ, not MNQ, so I was on the mini chart, and I usually like trade with 5 to 6 micros. So it was on 5 micros, and I clicked on buy or sell. I don't remember what happened, but I was intending that trade to be on a practice account, but I did not pay attention that I was not on the practice account, and then I was on the funded account, and I clicked the execution button. So I don't think, oh, right here. So it was a buy position, and I clicked on 5. It was on NQ, and it was during Asian session. I was trying to prove a point or test out an idea, and it turned out to be on my funded accounts, and 5 on minis, not micros. And I think it moved like $2, and it just breached my my limit for that day, and I was super upset. So I was like, listen, instead of keep doing 5 micros and 6 micros, let's just do 1 mini, and I'll try to be more conservative. I'll increase my personal daily loss a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I can do it, and I'll be more careful with it and all of that. So with 1 mini, $300 personal daily loss, that allows me to take an idea with up to $15 of a stop loss. So if we go to like the risk management or the risk calculator here, 1 mini stop loss of $15, that's $300 of risk, and I usually maybe target $30 to $40 of a trade, so that's 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. So it's I was gonna be like, that's a good trading plan, let's just stick to that. But what ended up happening, I had the account run up all the way to $2,700, and then I got into 2 days of losing streaks, and right now it's sitting at $2,100. Today, what was my trade plan? Why did I lose and all of that? Today is a bit frustrating, and I shared with you guys what happened during or on the Discord. So right here, very frustrating when your personal daily loss. I got locked out on personal daily loss, and the P8, the price action turns out to be amazing, and I made a little bit more over a little bit more than 1,300 bucks, and all my trades were 1 mini. So I can go to my practice account here. It's 2,450 bucks, which is crazy. It's very crazy if you ask me. With 1 mini, keep taking a lot of trades. I did do that, and the price action turns out to be really, really, really good. But unfortunately, it was after my accounts were locked at personal daily loss. And I'll tell you what trades I took right today, and I'll tell you why I lost and all of that. So the trade I took was right around here. I can also turn my execution on for you guys to see my trade. So right here, took a trade right here, and I cut it pretty much quick. Like I cut it manually because I know that it's kind of wrong. Well, first of all, before I go and show you the trade idea, this was a break of my rule, one of my rule, which is trading right before market open, which is something that I don't usually do unless there is like a clear, very good trade to take. And with my risk management and risk plan having only one trade idea to take per day, this was not it. This was not a good idea. This was not a good trade, but I still took it because of one reason and one reason only, because of what was happening with me during that day, that week, that whole week. And I was a little bit focused on the money, and that's the biggest problem and biggest reason why a lot of people blow their accounts, lose the trade, log themselves out of the trade or the trading day, log themselves out of the account in general, and all of that. It's because they focus too much on the money. And this is what I did today versus focusing on the actual trade setup. So I came into the day, I was bullish, of course. I was bullish. I was pretty bullish. I saw on the 5 minutes that we were holding this bearish fair value gap. So I was like, oh, once we break it, we're going up, baby. My stop loss for that trade idea, maximum of stop loss, it has to be $15. So what happened is, really, I got stopped out right here instead of right here. So I had like $50 left. I tried to get in this long and it got me out, and it locked my whole account. And this is why it was on 2 trades, but this is basically the same trade idea. It technically did not fail because we never closed below this fair value gap, which turned into an IFG when we broke it right here. I got in long, and we never closed below that IFG. So yes, we do have like a wick going down there, but overall the idea was correct. The execution point was not, because I broke one of my rules of trading before market open. I need to see market open first before I take any trades. But I told you guys the reason why I did not wait until market open, because I tried to take the first idea that the market will show me, wait until market open, which again, that was like focusing on the money a little bit more than the trade setup itself. The trade idea that I saw right after that, and I did post about it in the Discord right after it happened, and I did take that trade, right? I saw this bearish fair value gap. We are bullish. What do we need to do after this pump? Retrace to the equilibrium line. Reaction from this fair value gap. This bearish fair value gap got inversed. I got in long, I think right here, and I sold all out like right here, which is pretty good trade. It's not bad. It's a good trade. This candle did happen to close like a little bit far from the fair value gap, or from the inverse. That's why it's a little bit ugly here, because of the momentum was so big. but it is what it is. The idea itself happened to work. Today price action was really amazing, but I just wanted to share with you that it's very frustrating, and I know it happens to a lot of us. And also we had an SMT here. It also happens to a lot of us where you can blow your account or lock yourself from the account for the rest of the day, and then you end up seeing the amazing setup that you are exactly looking for, and everything happens to line up perfectly, and you just end up taking it on practice account because you don't have any other accounts open for you to take this opportunity on, which is pretty frustrating. But I'm here to tell you guys that one thing that is helping me is to go back on the drawing board, go back to my my backtesting software, and just keep backtesting, look at different ideas, see what's working, what's not, and try to get more confident and build your confidence back up, build your edge back up, see what's working, see what's not, all in backtesting software, or in this case this is a forward testing software. Or if you want, you can just get a very cheap eval account, or even your demo account or practice account, and start taking trades as you go. I know someone here said that he has trouble holding the trades, but he doesn't have any trouble holding a trade if he's trading it on paper trade, and because he's just taking like very big swings. And I think there's also someone in the psychology said that that he blew the accounts right here. I think that's him, or he failed a lot of accounts. My word to you is go back on the drawing board, find your edge, try to backtest a lot, or forward testing, which is the better software. And I do have a coupon code that you can use, code Kemo, and the link down in the description below will give you, I think, 15% off of FX Replay. I think it costs like $35, and with my code you can get it for $30 a month. It's a very cheap way of trying to get more confidence and more practice in the market while not losing any money, because you're doing it all on the software, and it is a historical data. You can do whatever you want, it's the same exact thing. And also if you don't like the FX Replay or that that concept of forward testing, that's no problem at all. Go to TradingView, open a paper trade account, or if you have a Top Step account, you can open your practice account, enable it from your dashboard, and start taking trades live while the market is moving, and just wait for your setup, and just do that for like maybe a week, 2 weeks, a month, 3 months, 6 months. It's up to you, and until when you feel comfortable and confident that you can do that on a challenge or on an eval, on a funded account, it will give you a very big boost of confidence, because that's something that a lot of people struggle with. They will want to go ahead and buy a challenge or get into a funded account, and the next thing you know is they blow it in 2 days or 3 days, because they just rushing and speed running the challenge or speed running the funded account and want to make money. They want to build more buffer in the account right away from the first day or the second day. And trust me guys, that does not happen overnight or in 1 day or 2 days. You have to be consistent. Build your consistency with small profits. It's not gonna hurt. Trading is a very big and long game, and a long marathon, and a long way to go. It's not all about making money, making just one payout and leaving. That's why I did get my payout from these accounts, but I don't want to be getting my payouts from these accounts. And I know, guys, this happens to a lot of people. They get their payout for the first time and then those accounts are gone. They go like aggressive on it, and they end up to blow those accounts. And I don't want to be known, and I don't want to go through that myself. I want to be a really good trader, a consistent trader of making small profit or average profit per day, per week, per month, and for the long run. So if you're in it for the short term, you can go ahead and gamble your way around it and make more money, and just hit a home run and then leave. If you are in it for the long game, you have to understand and learn and figure out your trading edge, your system, what works for you. Is your 1-to-1 working? Is your 1-to-2 better? Is 1-to-3 even better for you? I don't know if your win rate is 30%, 60%, 100%. It all depends on that. The first thing you need to understand and know, you need to find a balance of a risk to reward ratio. If you are comfortable of getting into a trade and making like $40 of a move, and you only risking like $20, well, that's a good ratio. And let's see if you can like repeat that over and over again. Let's see if your win rate is better doing that, or if your win rate is better and higher just to going for a $20 move and only risking $10 to $15 of a stop loss. It all depends on figuring out the right recipe for you to keep going and for you to understand and get more edge in the market. So you need to start here first. If you are having trouble, you need to figure out your good ratio of risk to reward ratio that you are comfortable and you can repeat it over and over again, and you're consistent with it. Once you figure out the right recipe of your risk to reward ratio, then the next thing you need to understand and figure out is your win rate. If your win rate is 50% and you're always going with 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio, that means if you won one time, you have 3 chances to make more money and not losing that money that you just made. Or maybe if your win rate is 1-to-2, then you have 2 times or 2 chances of making more money and not losing the money that you just made. If it's 1-to-1 or if it's a negative RR strategy, I don't know, maybe your win rate is higher for that strategy to accommodate and make you more money and be profitable. So it all depends on a lot of factors and a lot of different things, guys. So what you need to understand and know is that you need to come here to the drawing board, to where it all starts, and figure out all of these questions. Start getting answers to your concerns, because if you don't know these answers or your win rate or your usual RR that you usually go for, then this is an issue, and this is where you will have trouble with holding a trade to hit the TP, or putting your stop loss too tight or too much, putting your take profit very high or very low to the targets, or at not reasonable levels of the market that might react from, and all of that. So this is where it all happen, and this is where it all need to be figured out from this place right here. Whether or not you like this software or not, you can literally go to Top Step X and just go to like maybe the 30 seconds or the 1 minute, and you can go back all the way back to like maybe June, and it will give you the day, and you can like hide the candles and just like go forward 1 candle at a time. This is good, but at the same time it's pain in the butt, because you only can stand or be on 1 time frame at a time, and if you switch to the other time frame, it will mess up everything. So I don't know, if you want to invest in something like that, link down in the description below if you want to support me. If not, that's all right. This is what I am doing right now, because I feel like I'm very frustrated. I focused a little bit too much on the money, and it's not something that I'm proud of right now. So I went back to the drawing board where it all starts, and I want to figure out and gain more confidence of my strategy, of the way that I trade. So that is basically it for today's video, guys. I tried as much as possible try to update you and show you the status of my accounts. I wanted the next video to be like another payout video, and I was very close to it. I was 2,740 bucks. I was very close to it, but it is what it is. That's trading. That's the way trading goes. Losses is a part of the game, and I'm not upset. I'm just a little bit frustrating, which is fine, but I'll go back, fix everything. I'll try to be a better trader. I'll try next time to follow my rules again and not let my emotion take over and not trade before market open. So I need to just sit on my hand a little bit more, see what the market wants to show me, and then I can react. Yes, although this was a good trade right here, this one, once we broke this bearish fair value gap, but it's not a good timing, and also it was a risky trade because it was before market open. I don't know what market open will do, if it's gonna pump up, if it's gonna pump down and give us a Judas swing. Eventually on the 5-minute, this setup did not fail, but it is what it is. Again, no hard feelings. It's all a part of the trading journey. We'll take it in, learn from it, and evolves as we go. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you find helpful information from this video and from sharing this experience. I'm 100% transparent with anything that happened with my trading journey for beginner traders and for anyone to kind of like get a this experience and maybe relate with it, so it can prove to you that you're not the only person in your boat. There's a lot of other people in the same boat. They're facing the same struggle, face problem, but it's all part of the game, all part of the journey, and we're all here to support each other, share the experience, being 100% transparency. I'm not gonna come here and show you Lamborghinis and stuff because I don't have that. But it is all a part of the trading journey, guys. So just take it easy, take it slow, don't focus on the money. I keep like saying that a lot in my Discord, and I am the first one that is guilty of it because I did focus on the money and I lost 2 days in a row. That's the consequences of focusing too much on the money and not the quality of the setup, not getting in the right setup that you should be getting into. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments or the Discord, how are you feeling? How's your trading journey going? If you have any problems, any issues, any questions, let me know. I'll try my best to answer them. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.